Yes, sir. We have Adams Hill site.
Skyhawk 904 Foxtrot, enter left base, runway 18, contact the tower 118.7, good day.
Alright, enter left base, runway 18 and tower 18.7. Have a good day, 904 Foxtrot.
Yeah!
Adams Tower, good morning. Skog 519 for Foxtrot's on a 12-mile left base, runway 18.
1904 Foxtrot, Adams Tower, runway 18, clear to land.
Alright, clear to land, runway 18, 904 Foxtrot.
Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Non-Rev Stories, flight stories from a non-rev. For today's episode, we are flying from Portland International Airport to Santa Ana John Wayne Airport in California. This flight is on a plane that this channel knows well, but with a different company. Today's flight is on, you guessed it, an Embraer E175, but with Horizon Airlines, a subsidiary of Alaska Airlines. Now, before we get into this video, let's talk about social media. Green Brothers Flying is on every main social media platform. We are on Instagram at greenbrothers_flying, on Facebook as Green Brothers Flying, on Twitter at FlyingGreen, and on Discord. All links will be in the description below. To begin, this is part 3 of the series flying Alaska Airlines from Phoenix to Santa Ana John Wayne Airport. If you haven't checked out parts 1 and 2 in this series, they will be linked in the description below. On this flight, we are flying on Alaska Airlines, Horizon Airlines Embraer ERJ-175 from Portland International Airport to Santa Ana John Wayne Airport in Santa Ana, California. After arriving from Seattle, I decided to walk around the airport some and explore it while I had 2.5 hours sit. I walked around the southwest side of the terminal, which had a lot of activity, as well as the Delta side. The Delta side wasn't as busy, but offered some good views of the runway. Once I got done walking around, I decided that it was time for some lunch. For lunch, I decided that I would get pizza since for some reason I was craving it. I don't know about you guys, but when I travel for long distances and have multiple flights, I have some weird cravings. Anywho, with my pizza craving, I decided that I would get some cheese bread and a very basic pepperoni pizza. Around 12:45 local time, I went to my gate for my flight to John Wayne. The flight was full, and the plane that would take me to John Wayne would also be coming from John Wayne. Today's flight would be on November 650 Quebec X-ray, an Embraer ERJ-175 operated by Horizon Airlines but in the Alaska Airlines paint. Today's flight number would be Alaska 2488. Today's seat was 14 Charlie, which is an aisle seat on Horizon's E175s. Horizon letters their seats differently, with A, B on the left side and C and D on the right side. At 1:45 local time, boarding started, and since the pandemic, Alaska boards their aircraft from back to front, so I was one of the first ones on the plane, which was nice. At 2:14 local time, we pushed from the gate and taxied to runway 10 left. 6 minutes later, at 2:20, we were in the air and on the way to John Wayne Airport. 15 minutes after takeoff at 2:35 local time, a light snack was offered. Today's light snack was, you guessed it, some Biscoffs and a limited beverage service. On today's flight, my beverage of choice was Sprite. I really like what Alaska Airlines is doing when it comes to meal service on planes. Even though they aren't doing a traditional service, it is nice that they are offering a service to their passengers. I am a firm believer that when people fly, they want a snack and something to drink. I know from my own experiences that when I fly, I get dehydrated. Yes, I bring my own, but having something to drink during the flight is always nice. Not much happened for the rest of the flight as I just listened to music and enjoyed the flight through California. At 3:55 local time, we started our descent into the John Wayne Santa Ana Airport. The descent brought us along the coast, over Los Angeles International Airport, over Catalina Island, and then finally on the right downwind for runway 20 right. If you know anything about John Wayne, then you know how short the runway is and how interesting the approach is. At 4:24 local time, we thumped down on runway 20 right and came to a screeching halt. 9 minutes later, at 4:33, we pulled into our gate and deplaned. Overall, I really enjoyed this 2.5-hour flight down to John Wayne Santa Ana Airport on board Horizon's Embraer ERJ-175. The plane was clean, spacious, and the crew was amazing. I would definitely fly on Horizon's ERJ-175 again. Also, do you guys want me to do a comparison video between Horizon's Embraer ERJ-175 and Envoy's ERJ-175s? Let me know in the comments below. Until the next video, blue skies and tailwind, and happy holidays!